Do not attempt the techniques you are about to see without consulting a professional. On this episode of The Dog Whisperer.
Explosives canines are just another tool that ATF uses during explosives investigations.
Gavin was a dog that was selected for me. We've done a lot of Super Bowls, NASCAR events, and we also had a mission in Iraq a couple of years ago. He did an admirable job. He always did what I asked him to do.
When he came back from this trip, we were batting down the hatches for the hurricane, but once the hurricane came through, he went from room to room to room, hiding and shaking.
Now, when he hears the noises, he uncontrollably shakes. That is what put him over the edge, I believe. I'll say he's suffering from post-traumatic stress syndrome.
When good dogs go bad, there's one man who's their best friend. Cesar Millan.
No dog is too much for me to handle. I rehabilitate dogs, I train people. I am the Dog Whisperer.
That's it, good boy. Good boy. That's a good boy.
I'm a Special Agent Canine Handler for the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, commonly referred to as ATF. I've been doing it for almost 23 years now. I've been a dog handler for about 5 years. And I travel all over the country, and I've made an occasional trip across the world. Gavin was a dog that was selected for me.
By working together, Gavin and Ellie successfully navigated the rigorous discipline of the ATF Canine program. They graduated as a team in 2002.
Explosives canines are just another tool that ATF uses during explosives investigations. They can detect, theoretically, up to 19,000 different explosive mixtures.
Pussy.
Our dogs, when they detect an explosive, they will just sit. We do not want them to manipulate the package in any way because it may cause it to detonate. These dogs are our first line of defense against terrorism in this country and abroad.
I've actually spent more time with Gavin in the last 5 years than I have with my husband because of all the trips and the details that we take.
Yeah, Gavin has done his duty. He's been all over the country. He's been overseas. He's like LA. They're patriots.
Gavin honed his detection skills at major public events around the country.
We've done a lot of Super Bowls, NASCAR events. We do a lot of career days with children. Gavin's been wonderful at doing that. And we also had a mission in Iraq a couple of years ago. When we went to Iraq, obviously, there were explosions there. He did an admirable job. He never once shut down. He never once stopped working. He always did what I asked him to do. When there was an explosion, when something was going off, he would quiver and shake and not want to move. I wasn't doing any moving either at that particular point in time, so we were okay.
After Gavin returned from Iraq, he experienced 2 major hurricanes, Katrina and Wilma, while Ellie was away on assignment.
The house was all boarded up. I put everything away, and we were batting down the hatches for that hurricane, and we just sat it out. But once the hurricane came through, the windows were all shaking, a couple of them broke. The sliding glass doors rattling real loud, and he didn't like that at all. He went from room to room to room, hiding and shaking, and it was hard for me to get him to control him and even to get him to eat.
That is what put him over the edge, I believe, the 2 hurricanes being here in the house. So I'll say he's suffering from post-traumatic stress syndrome because of that.
After the hurricane, we couldn't even get him to come back into the house. He would just stop outside. We'd have to pick him up and drag him into the house. It was actually a 4th of July party that we were having down the street. All of a sudden, we couldn't find Gavin anywhere. Finally, after about half an hour, we found him in our neighbor's bathroom in the shower, curled up, quivering, because the firecrackers were just too much for him.
After the fireworks, almost any kind of sound could reduce the formerly fearless Gavin into a quivering ball of fur.
A smoke detector alarm, the voicemail message from my husband's cell phone makes Gavin, very upset.
It became impossible to predict which noises would make Gavin shut down. LA reluctantly decided that Gavin needed to retire before his unpredictable behavior became a liability to the service they provided to the country.
That was it.
Gavin has accolades from all the different agencies that he's worked with or worked for. He had an impeccable 5-year career with ATF.
But Gavin's noise-related fears also prevent him from assuming the more relaxed role of family pet.
What I really want for Gavin is to not be afraid, and that's where he is right now. I want him to be able to enjoy his retirement and a rainstorm and not be petrified, not hide under a desk, not turn into a quivering mass of jello. If there is some way that Caesar can help to minimize that, that'd be wonderful.
Caesar is happy to uncover the root of Gavin's debilitating fear.
He did not always exhibit it. Again, it started in phases. In the beginning, he would cower a little bit, but then he would go right back into working. Now, when he hears the noises, he will immediately sit down and he uncontrollably shakes. And for the most part, he will not eat. I mean, I can put food right in front of him and he won't eat until a certain amount of time passes. The worst part is just his demeanor changes and he's shaking uncontrollably. Yeah. And he doesn't want to move.
And what would you do?
For the most part, I try and ignore him as far as I don't coddle him and, oh, poor little boy. I don't do that. I'll tell him, good boy, you know, come to me, and I'll try and work him.
Does he practice any water activity?
He'll spend hours, you know, going in and out of the pool.
Have you done any rehabilitation in that area?
I'm not sure I understand what you're...
Well, the water relaxes, you know, it creates a different vibe. So when he's in that state, and then you introduce things that make him afraid. But because he's in the relaxed water state, you know, Labrador time, and then whatever you introduce is not going to be as powerful as water, because water for a Labrador is a very powerful thing.
I've always introduced the work to him.
Yeah, but the work that he does is not an instinctual thing, it's something that human create.
That's
so it's
correct.
not instinctual.
Correct.
It's not part of the genes, right? Part of the genes is to find a duck. We redirect that out of them and we ask them, instead of finding ducks, find a different scent. So what it makes sense to me is send him back to his old self so he can recover that part of him, you see it? And then we introduce what makes him afraid.
Well, theoretically, I understand that, and I like that, but what I'm afraid of with him is that we introduce that, he's going to all of a sudden think the pool is bad, because right now he associates our house is a bad place, because he was living here when the hurricanes came.
I do want to see him on the pool, and I promise, you know, I won't make him afraid of the pool.
LA says that Gavin has gotten worse in the past day, so Caesar recruits the help of Daddy and a neighbor's dog. Caesar brings Gavin into the pool to awaken his instinctual side.
Water, to me, represents relaxation and as well represents excitement. We have used water to rehabilitate aggressive dogs or dogs who don't trust us to relax the mind. That will be perfect for me to evaluate how wounded he is psychologically. Whatever's that, there we go. That's what I was doing. Just waiting for him to calm down. Just wait for him to totally relax. Not yet. I wanted him to float in the water, you know, because that sends 9 out of 10 dogs into a relaxed state, you know. It could take 30 minutes, it could take 40 minutes. You know, he has practiced shut down for, I guess, a day. I didn't want him to share with me, you know, how powerful his tension is. You know, I just didn't want, I didn't want him to get too far into the tense state.
Once Caesar feels Gavin relax, he attempts a small test, introducing the click from a plastic toy gun. Even that quiet pop causes Gavin to become anxious.
Pass me a little food just to get them. What the food did at that moment is for me to let me know how afraid was he, right? If they are afraid, if they are nervous in a high level, you know, let's say low, medium, high, if they're in a medium of high, they don't take food. If they're in a low level and then they take food, that's how you can send them back to a balanced state. Every time he hears something he doesn't agree with, he runs. But it's not when he sees it, it's not when he smells it.
When Cesar had Gavin in the pool over there, we were just thinking, what possibly could he be doing with him, because we've had him in the pool several times and no thought of doing anything to distract him from his noise aversion, so.
I always would be a little bit more indifferent to him because he was a work dog. I had to take him to go to work, so I may seem a little bit more standoffish in how I think about him or treat him. But as far as being able to help him now, I'm all for it.
The whole point of any exercise we must do with Gavin, from this point on, is that everything have to represent relaxation. Everything have to represent calmness. Find the right spot. Is he wounded? Yes, he is. It was a very successful short introduction for him and for me. Look, I'm a different handler. What I'm asking you is not to find me bombs. What I'm asking you is to find balance. I put him in the water. He got a little nervous, not too far. He didn't, I didn't let him get too far. Was only able to expose him or challenge him to one sound because that's all he could took, So we will feel honored to help him to recover completely. But for that, he needs to come to LA, if it's okay with you guys, for the whole rehab, that he needs. The plan is about actually helping him to recover his primal self.
Gavin, wake up, buddy. Yeah. Over in the board. Come on, Gavin, let's see Cesar.
Thanks to his ATF status, Gavin is allowed to travel in the airplane cabin while en route to Los Angeles.
Come on, buddy, we're here. Yes. Woo, let's go. Come on.
Okay. All right, coming in.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what do you got, buddy? What do you got? Oh, look at the tail wag. He's happy. He's happy. He's happy.
The pack is definitely already taken as a, yes, you're welcome. So.
Well, he was excited when he came in. I could see that.
It should be a very calm meeting. Nice. He wants to meet the new guy. Direct to the new guy, looking, who are you? What are you doing?
That's cool.
Assertively,
Yeah.
Calmly, but assertively. What we're gonna do here is animal dog breed Gavin. What he's been having is Gavin Labrador ATF.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? So ATF is an agent. So an agent is a partner. And it's, so it's a lot of human conversation that goes through it in that state of mind. So it's great, but you also have to do animal dog breed name.
Yeah.
You see, so this way they can always stay balanced. This way they can stay trained.
Yeah, okay, I can see that.
So we have to also have a conversation with them as a dog.
Okay.
Especially when they're getting nervous or
Yeah.
insecure.
Yeah.
And then at that very moment you grab it.
Well, maybe that's part of the training. When you came back from training, you said, they're not a pet anymore, they're your tool. That's what they use them for, as a tool,
Yeah.
to find explosives and stuff like that. But
He lost some
he lost all his dog stuff.
Well,
Caesar's plan is to restore Gavin's canine instincts with the help of his pack. But Caesar needs to also uncover why almost any kind of sound creates such a fearful response.
Fly, be free, go! Go, Gavin, go!
Thank you for making the trip. Appreciate you.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for working with the dog. I appreciate it.
See you, buddy.
See you, Gavin.
So this is day number 8. I am in location, I'm in San Diego. Gavin and I still getting to know each other. I have not yet figured it out what triggers his anxiety or his fear, but once I find out, then I come out with the strategy. In the meantime, I am allowing him to enjoy himself like a dog. Not like a dog that is trained, just like a dog, which that's what he's missing. Come on, let's go, buddy. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, yeah.
While on location in San Diego, Caesar gives Gavin a job during filming, playing the role of a calm, submissive dog.
That's good. Relax the tension. There you go.
When they return to the hotel that evening, Caesar tries to unlock the mystery of the elevator.
As soon as we go into elevator or any sound like a page or anything, something is like almost like an explosion, beep, beep, beep type of thing, he gets into this weird state of mind. So you're about to... Down. Lower and lower and lower. Of course, I can't feel bad about it. As much as flying is not an option. The elevator is really one of his hardest time that I have seen him have. He's not shaking, which is good. You know, it's not hiding, which is good. What he does is he stops. But also this behavior is a behavior that they do when they find a bomb. That's the part that I can't put the 2 and 2 together yet, but we will.
Back at the Dog Psychology Center, Caesar experiments with several different sounds to gauge Gavin's reaction and uses carrots to help distract Gavin from the sounds.
We are 23 days during the rehabilitation, which we're very excited. Gavin is becoming much more stable. We have gained his trust, which is very important to rehabilitate a dog that has developed anxiety, especially when they have learned to run away from you. And so when we met LA and Florida, Gavin was actually running away from her when Gavin has an under stress problem. So it is very important that we don't lose the trust in our dogs. There we go, right there. As soon as I throw the carrot pretty much becomes like a flea, you know? When a flea bites a dog, he pays attention. This is really good, because in his house, he was in the room shaking. So we couldn't even don this kind of sounds at his house because he lost his trust during sound time. We're gonna walk towards the sound. Do it. There you go. Come on, buddy. Let's go. Hey, good boy. Come on. Yay. That's a good buddy. Good boy. The reaction, you know, normally and his reality is sound. He should run away from it. So what we're creating right now is sound, come to it. He's doing fantastic, and I think we did a good day today. Such a gentle soul. Oh, that sound, that's huge. We were not expecting this sound right now. It's a big trailer in the back, and that normally will put his nerves to the roof. But so he's staying right by me. That's what he's supposed to do. Flying is not a choice right now. I don't want him to fly it anymore. I want him to stay, to ignore. Avoidance or submission. Avoidance or submission. There, that's again. Hey. Nice. That's a good job. That's right. Don't focus on the depression. Don't be a human. You're a dog. Got it? A dog.
As part of the rehabilitation process, Caesar continues to bring Gavin to assist on a variety of dog whisperer stories.
Stay.
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 Stay. Stay. Stay.
At Caesar's home, Gavin performs well in yet another ear-splitting challenge. 8-year-old Calvin Milan and his new drum set.
Do a deep breath with this point too. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some acupuncture needles in now.
Gavin's rehabilitation also includes regular acupuncture treatments, which help release the body's natural feel-good neurotransmitters, endorphins, reduce anxiety, and generate deep relaxation.
Good sigh. You see she just did a big sigh.
There she is, our new member of the pack. And later on, I will tell you why we need a pregnant female for Mr. Gavin.
When Caesar and his staff learned about a stray pregnant female, they brought the dog to the center, hoping that the birth of the puppies would help Gavin on a path to regaining his instinctual side.
Hey, hey, that's good. Hey, the pregnancy can lead her into aggression. No. It's not a very aggressive growling. It could be more from a protective point of view. She's a pregnant female surrounded by all these guys. The most important part is Gavin to feel, you know, attracted to the saying. Gavin, come here. Come on, buddy, this is for you. Hey. So we're gonna give her a bath. This way the pack will accept her quicker because the scent, we're gonna neutralize the scent.
On day 34, Gavin continues his journey toward becoming a balanced dog, when a dog in heat brings out a bit of Gavin's primal side.
I love days like this, right? So here we have a little dog that is coming in heat, not a choice that we took, but we rescued this dog and she's in heat. And so Gavin right now is very excited, perfect time to bring anything that makes him afraid. Anything. And in this case, we have recorded some sound. Perfect time. Now let's hear it. We want the excitement. We want him to believe the playing with dog. Oh, look at that. Go back. See, as you see, he got a little hesitant. Look at that. That's a bad reaction. Come on, buddy. Let's go. Let's go back over here. That's a good boy. See. So you see the reaction, and then you wait for there again. That's not what we want. We want him to go back into his old self. Come on, buddy. Come on. Yeah, we don't want him to go and hide. That's just a big no. Come on, come on. Just go back to your game. Yeah. There. This is good. You know, instead of him running away from the situation, we actually want him to come near us. That's better than just going and hide. We don't want the hiding. This way I can influence him, you know? So as you saw, the sound totally broke the concentration of the nose, which is actually unnatural. The nose should be more powerful than sound. Always, especially a female in heat. Just the sound, the guy totally forgot about the mating part of it. What's wrong with you? Stay. Gavin. Search. Good boy.
Caesar employs a system similar to Gavin's ATF training, using treats that Gavin can find as a reward, even when they are near the source of the sound.
Good boy. Good boy, Gavin. Good boy. That's a good boy. Search. Good boy. Ah, good boy. That's it. Good job. Fantastic, right there. So we have Amy for a week. She's doing really good. She's already with the pack. But you will wonder why we have a female who's pregnant here with Mr. Gavin. I feel that Gavin missed a lot of his childhood. So we are fulfilling two needs. We are definitely helping a dog who was pregnant and we got her out of the street. And who knows where the puppy will end. This way we know where the puppies will go. And after that, we will definitely spay her. The whole scenario of giving birth and what happens in the energy and the placenta smells and the puppies and the whole recreation will give us access to help Gavin to, in a way, regain his childhood. I want him to recover something that he lost.
It's day 48, and a couple of friends from Gavin's ATF training school come to visit. Caesar hopes this will help unleash Gavin's playful side.
Today, we're having Todd and Corey, old friends of Gavin, visiting him. So he doesn't know yet that his people are coming to visit him. So I can't wait to see the reaction. I can't wait to see the impact. He's doing fantastic. We're very happy. You know, he has so many people that love him, you know, more people that love him. And I know you guys, by the time we finish with this rehabilitation, you will fall in love with Gavin. Gavin, come on, buddy. Got a surprise for you. Very respectful guy. All right. You can let him go.
Gavin?
You can let him go.
Yeah, just make sure they remember each other first.
Right.
All right, there you go.
See that?
Good job.
Oh, there you go. Oh, they remember each other. That's what they do, huh? That's the ATF way of saying hi.
But the biggest surprise of the day happens during an impromptu pool party.
You didn't know which one to go after.
Look at Gavin, huh? That's a big day for Gavin. Big day. Normally he doesn't do stuff like that.
Good
So
boy.
you guys brought good energy for him.
Good boy.
Look at that. See, normally we don't see this, Gavin. That's why it's so important that everybody cooperates, dogs, people, you know, great memories, of course. Of course they have great memories together.
Go get it.
That's
There
what
you
we
go.
wanted. That's what we wanted.
There you go.
That's what we wanted.
All right, Gavin.
Dad, he's been with me for at least
Boy, bring here.
a month and a half and has not been this active in the water. He always goes in the water, he sits in the water, but never like competes for a tennis ball or look at that.
Here you go. Go get it. Atta boy.
He's going for it. Yeah!
Good boy, Gavin.
Today is a big day for Gavin. I can't wait to see his reaction. He was there at the moment of birth, so in a way he's like a stepfather. I want to see if the primal side of him kicks in. Everything we're doing for Gavin is just to bring back the animal dog in him. Not too far from the puppies. Gives her a little break. All right, so we really have seconds to remove the mom from the puppies. She's right now using the restroom, stretching herself, sniffing, you know, just having a little break for herself. So we're gonna bring Gavin now. The only thing I needed from Gavin is just to smell the puppies. Clueless.
Caesar hopes this exercise will nurture Gavin's natural instincts.
Very respectful. Gavin. You want to smell it? Not interested in it? Hey, snap out of it. Good job. That's all I want. That's all I want, buddy. Very happy, very excited because this is Gavin's first time in his virtual rehabilitation trailer. So what we have is a DVD with 3 scenarios: thunderstorm, fireworks, and war.
In addition to the projected video, stereo speakers provide loud, realistic sound. Caesar can create lightning and firework flashes with the help of a strobe light, while water hoses provide the sound and feel of rain for the hurricane simulation.
Okay, so now we're gonna give the treadmill a different purpose. This is gonna be more for psychological purpose than exercise purpose. Normally we use the treadmill to drain physical energy, but this time is gonna be used to keep Gavin engaged and moving forward, because when he experienced firecrackers, thunderstorm, and war or gun scenario, he normally flights or become very terrified. Perfect state, good state of mind. It's working good, huh?
Yeah.
We know that what we want is the best for him. So Gavin, this is your trailer. Bad choice, there you go, good job. To know the whole trailer very well, come on, very nice. Good, very nice. So we have the magic, the carrots. Up, up. Very good, good boy, good boy. 2 miles, we're gonna start with 2 miles. See how he do. Very good, buddy, good boy. That's the rain. He's doing good, he's doing great. It's working. Good boy, come on. Good boy. Go, search, search, search. Good boy. Good boy. That's a good boy. Good boy. Speak. Good boy. Speak. Ha ha. That's my soldier. Good boy. Good boy. That's a good boy. Good boy. Good, buddy. Good boy. Everything. Okay. Yeah. Ha. Good boy. Come on. There we go. Success. Good boy.
Caesar uses a trip to the pool as a reward for successfully completing each virtual scenario.
Come on, let's go in the water. You like the water. Come on. Let's go. Up. Nice. So that was great. It was awesome. Very successful. I think this is this is like the blueprint for the rest of the dogs that have problems with thunderstorm, firecrackers. That's the answer.
Next, Caesar ups the ante by introducing more intense sounds to the virtual reality trailer, including the firing of a starter's pistol.
Go. Good boy. Can you turn it up? Come on, come on. Go.
Caesar takes the exercise to the next level by bringing Gavin to a local shooting range, accompanied by a Ridgeback boxer mix named Chipper.
This is gonna be a great big day for Gavin. We've been working really hard at home, at the center, but this is the real deal. So this is the day where you have to wear the pack leader shirt. This is the day where you have to be at the highest level of calmness and higher level of positivity, meaning you have to be super assertive. Come on, buddy, let's go. Just things like that. Look, he wants to dig himself in. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. All right, so you grab her. Let's go. Now we're gonna go. Let's go meet the guy who's gonna help us with the gunshot. We gotta receive. We're already surrounded by gunshots and by shots and everything. He's not shaking. That's a big deal for Gavin, as you remember. All right, my friend. Well, thank you for helping Gavin and myself. Yeah. Look, she doesn't care about what's happening right here, so that's why we need her. So I'm gonna go back and forth, guys, and you guys do your thing. You pull whenever you wanna pull.
Pull.
Let's go.
Pull.
Come on, this is good. Come on. Ha-ha. Come on. Soldier.
Pull.
Ha. Let's go. Come on.
Ha. Pull.
Okay, let me focus with Gavin. Let's go. Hup, hup. Okay, okay. Let's go, let's go. Let's go.
Caesar brings a kiddie pool as Gavin's reward.
Let's go. Ha ha ha. There we go. Ah, that feels good. Ah, that feels good. Ah, ah. Now, why water? Why water? Well, we're working with a Labrador. Labradors believe that water is the greatest thing on earth. So he did it, physical, psychological activities, body, mind, then you have to reward. Look at that. That's right, buddy. You're doing it, look at that. Very calming. Come on, buddy. Let's go back. Head high, buddy. One more. He can deal with more. That's right. He's in avoidance state. There you go. I'm supporting you, buddy. I'm supporting you. Understand, he's not fleeing. How do we know we're improving his psychological fear to the sound, right? He's not fleeing. He's not fleeing. He's avoiding, but at the same time, he's also submitting. Boom. Hit up. There you go. Hit up. Hit up. Nice. Just looking at it now. Just looking at it. No tension on the leash, no tension. Oh. Just support. Look at that. Trust. And love, of course. He's very respectful. But he didn't trust the owner when the sound was around and they were not able to block him. There we go. Nice. That was a good one. Now we move to the pool. Let's go to the pool. Come on. Let's go to the pool. Yes, go. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Tell me if that face doesn't look happy. Tell me if that face doesn't look happy. That's right. Nobody's going to die of a heart attack anymore. Oh, what a great relief. This is beautiful. Come on, buddy. Go down. Feel the whole water. There we go. Oh my God. We're surrounded by gunshots and sounds and all that stuff. You know? You hear that? That was big. That's huge. Feels good. It feels good. Look at that. Head up means proud. Head up means pride. That's right. Head up means pride, buddy. Look at that. You can change the physiology in so many ways. And you change the physiology, you change the mind. Or you change the mind, you change the body. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. This way, right now, we are changing his mind through the water. The water, he can't help himself just to be relaxed. No shaking. No shaking! So at one point in his life, he learned that sound creates the same reaction as the scent. So, you know, nose, eyes, ears. So the nose tells the brain, when you find something, do this. So we know you found something. But then, for whatever reason, I wasn't there, we were not there, the sound triggered the same reaction. So the ears and the sound was creating the same reaction that he became totally confused. Once he was confused, he became afraid. And that's when you saw the whole shaking, the whole shaking. He's not an ATF right now. He's a Labrador, and that was my goal, to bring the dog in him, to bring the Labrador in him. I'm very happy, very proud of him. He's a soldier, he's a trooper. Look at him. He knows something going on. Nobody has a better nose than him. That's really nice. That's really nice. As always, every time somebody finish rehab, it's sad to see them go. At the same time, is what it needs to happen. Obviously, they have to go back home. And after 70 days here being at the center, it's hard not to love a guy like Gavin, you know. So this is the epitome of love. I mean, unconditional. But at the same time, he has his issues, and that's why he's here. But so let's reunite, you know. We work really hard for this case, so. Come on in, boys and girls. Come on in.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, dummy. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Okay, in that note, let's take him in that note. Let's go to the...
now you know who it is.
Now you know who we are.
Now you know.
Atta boy.
Now you know.
Atta boy.
Yeah. You gained 2 pounds.
She did.
You did. You
Hey,
did.
we gave him all the carrots in the world.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Okay, let me show you one thing. Because he's in such a great state of mind, I just want to go with that flow.
Sure.
And I want to show you what we create for him. So come over here. You have to go on the treadmill. He goes in there, they just walk in. Come on, buddy.
Gavin, up. Gavin, up. It was really interesting in the trailer that the noises were authentic, and I could see a change in him from those. But he was, you know, moving forward, and he did not shut down and just stop.
But see, the treadmill keeps him in there. He's doing it psychologically. It's not a leash there. So he's doing it because you told him to do it.
Yeah.
Right? So this way you become stronger than the fear. Let's go. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
He hauled, you know, to go running in the pool. And that was great to see. And he had never, you know, he was way beyond the point of doing that for us for at least the last, you know, year and a half, maybe even 2 years. So that was really good to see.
Caesar demonstrates a sound test he uses to keep Gavin moving forward.
See, before he would have tried to take off. Come on, let's go. So, you know, when he's in that state, like this will be not the right time to give affection like that. Let's do, raise his head. See, it changes the state.
It's a little discouraging to see that I could notice a change in the way he was with Caesar. He started to revert back to the way he was with us because they're here. So we are bringing, in Caesar's words, that negative energy from what he remembered before. You know, he started to associate it again because there was the quivering and everything else that I don't believe he was doing with Caesar, you know, within the last week or so. This is something he made up for you while he was here. He's a miracle dog. So we just wanted to say thanks.
Thanks, buddy.
For all the help.
Thanks, buddy. You did a really good one.
Yeah, your tail wag going. Yes, a boy.
In Caesar's world, all dogs are created equal, but Gavin has earned a special place in Caesar's heart.
During Gavin's stay at the center, he and I were really hard to overcome his issues with post-traumatic stress. Gavin's owner, LA, reports that all our intensive rehab has totally paid off.
This is Gavin. He's about a month back from Caesar's place right now, and since Gavin's been back, we've had several storms, including heavy lightning, thunder, rain. He's been exposed to a lot of different sounds. I was at work a couple of days ago doing a walk through a building, and they tested their fire alarm system, and it was quite loud, strobe lights, buzzing, whistling noises. Gavin immediately sat down. I handed his leash to a friend of mine, and I took his sister Ellie, and we just walked, and Gavin picked right up and kept on going. So I know that Caesar definitely did make a difference for him. So I just want to say thank you very much, Caesar, for what you did for us. And Gavin says, come join us anytime. The invitation to go for a boat ride is always open.
Thanks, LA. You know I could never resist the chance to hang out with my buddy Gavin. Gavin, you are a special dog and a real American hero. It was an honor to work with you and for you, buddy. Until next time, I am Cesar Millan, and you are watching the National Geographic Channel.